Secret Santa 2018. Mix 107.5 and you. Making a difference.
I took to Facebook last night because I was working on the finishing touches for our final 2 Secret Santa deliveries for you. And this one that we're about to play for you, one that's coming up here in about an hour on Mix Mornings. And while I was working on this one, boy, I don't know, there's just something about this family that there's just something special about them and what you guys did for them. I put up on Facebook, I said, after this year, we will have delivered Secret Santa Christmas as a community to 136 families. No, 137 families. I might have gotten that wrong. To 137 families, because we did 12 families this year.
Yeah.
So 137 families have received Christmas because of you, because of your generosity. And they're all families that are going through struggles that are beyond their control. Things that are happening that are beyond their control. And we tell you all the time that every delivery is special. Every delivery, you're helping a family when they need it most. But over the years, I mean, we're 17 years into this, over the years, there are just some that just stick with you. And this is one of those deliveries for sure. Absolutely will stick with you. Because this young mom, her life has forever been changed.
Mm-hmm. And I would agree, because after we went to her apartment, it was like you wanted to do more.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You wanted to do more.
And meanwhile, you guys have done so much for this family. And you'll hear that in this delivery. And you'll hear, oh gosh, I hope you get the level of appreciation and shock and absolute excitement and just that little tiny bit of stress relief that you offer her.
Very grateful.
Oh, extremely grateful. Here's a letter that came in, and it's a relatively short letter that came in from Stephanie, and worked with Stephanie quite a bit over the process of setting up this delivery. It says, Secret Santa. Mom is a single mom with 2 young boys. She was involved in a single car rollover accident this past summer. Happened near San Juan. Both boys were slightly injured in the wreck. Okay, report. They're doing okay now. They were there when we delivered. They're doing okay now. But Mom was thrown from the car. Mom is now paralyzed from the waist down. She's unable to work. Before the wreck, she was a manager at a local fast food restaurant, working very hard to provide for her family. Now she's paralyzed from the waist down. Mm-hmm. There's more to it. From the time this letter came in, which was at the end of November 28th, to the time we actually delivered, Mom had been in for 2 additional surgeries that we're aware of. As a matter of fact, and we don't do this often, but we didn't deliver to Mom at her house. Mm-hmm. That's where we normally deliver. We show up and surprise them at their house. We delivered to Mom and her boys at the hospital. And friends, that's not easy to do. You can't just show up a bunch of knuckleheads from the radio station and just start tramping through the hospital making a bunch of noise. And we called over to Dick Smith, the hospital administrator over there, and just a wonderful man, truly a wonderful man, and spoke to him a little bit about what was going on. And he pulled strings behind the scenes, and we were able to get in there and make this delivery at the hospital. Now, we didn't want to leave everything there at the hospital because she had just been in for surgery. She was going to be in all said and done about a week. She was already 2 days into her stay. And then we didn't want her to have to try and figure out how to get everything home. Again, she's paralyzed. She's dealing with all of this right now. So once we were done with the delivery, we loaded everything back up in the Sparkle Cleaner sleigh, and we went to her apartment with a family member of hers to unload it there. And we can verify you guys made a difference for this family. Mm-hmm. And you had reminded me, her landlord has really stepped up and done wonderful things for her.
Yeah, and currently he's helping her out with rent and things, but also in her bathroom, her wheelchair won't fit in the bathroom, and then especially like the shower, it's not handicap accessible. And so her relative that was there with us had said that he's going to remodel the bathroom, and this is just a rental property. So I mean, the cost and everything, and then if she ever moves out, the next person isn't going to need all that necessarily, but he's
willing
trying to help her
them.
out, as much as he can.
So many people have come together to help this family, and they're so deserving. She's such a sweetheart. And here was a follow-up letter that came in from the nominator, Stephanie. She says, Mom is still crying today from being so overwhelmed. She was so grateful and surprised. She told me that when we came in the room for the delivery, that she thought it was the doctors and nurses coming to give her more bad news.
Oh.
They had told her that day that she would have to move from the hospital to a nursing facility for rehabilitation. Mm-hmm. Now, they've also told her that the damage that's been done is likely permanent. Mm-hmm. And so she was down about that. And here's the line that gets me. She says, she did mention that now she's going to work super hard to get home for her boys. Yeah,
and her boys were there in the room with her, and they both, had Spider-Man shirts on, and he had a Spider-Man toy playing. And then when we went to her apartment, I noticed her in the living room. What she has up on the walls above her TV is framed like achievement awards from her kids' school. That's what she has hanging up. And I'm a mom, and I have a little boy. I'm like, to not be able to walk and to be a single mom on top of it, that's
This year, this is one of those deliveries, guys, that you made happen for this family, and Stephanie and Stephen shopped for them, and so many people got involved to help, and all of our helper elves, and it really was an amazing moment when we showed up at the hospital. A little different sound to the delivery. We had to be a little bit more muted than we normally are, a little bit more subdued, and because we're walking through a hospital. But you can hear it in her voice. Listen for the level of appreciation. Listen to the memory that you have made for this family when Secret Santa paid them a visit. It's Secret Santa 2018. You just heard the letter about this family. Boy, you talk about circumstances beyond their control, and circumstances where they could certainly use a visit from Secret Santa. That's what tonight is all about. That is what you are doing for this family. You are making a memory, a slightly different delivery than we're used to for this family, in that we are showing up right now at PRMC, Plains Regional Medical Center. We did set this up ahead of time. We're not just jumping in for privacy reasons and all of that. We're actually going to do this in stages because it's a little bit different delivery for us. We have a whole bunch of volunteers with us tonight. So what we're going to do is we're going to stage in the lobby of the hospital. We've got folks that are parking right now, so we're not taking up the loading zone. We're going to stage in the lobby for just a minute, and then we're going to make our way back to meet this family. Now, I believe that our nominator is over here right now. I think that's who we're talking to. So we're going to come in here right now. We're just going to hang out for a little bit. We're going to hang back for just a few minutes and wait on everybody. We've got a whole group in here, don't we? Hi, how are you?
I'm Stephanie Brooks.
It's very nice to meet you, Stephanie.
Nice to meet you, too.
So here's what we're doing. It's a little different delivery for us. So we're going to all kind of come in here, and we're going to stage in here for just a minute, and then we're going to make our way back. So that way we have everything with us, and we don't have to make a bunch of trips. Okay? All right. How are we looking, y'all? Okay. All right, so we're going to be relatively subdued from what we normally do, just so we don't scare all the other patients. So, okay. All right, so we're continuing along at Secret Santa 2018. We just met the nominator. We're inside the hospital right now. We're going to follow Joy, and one of our helper elves that's been with us for many, many years now. And we're also going to have everybody follow us in all at once. So instead of everybody waiting outside like we normally do, we're all going to go in at once. All right, we're going into the inner sanctum of Plains Regional Medical Center right now, making our way down the main hall, looking for this room. Is it right up here on the corner?
It's the first room on the right.
Okay, cool. So let's go right up over here. We're going to try not to scare anybody. All right, so let's... Is everybody decent? Hello. How are you? You're freaking out just a little bit? Okay, cool. I'm going to come over on this side. Can I come over here? I heard you say, what is going on? Is it okay if I tell you? I'm assuming you're Ashley.
Yeah.
Hi, Ashley. My name is Duffy Moon. That's Amber Kay right over there. That's Carrie Kelly and Camper Kyle's out there from Mix 107.5 Radio. And every year on our radio station, we do something we call Secret Santa. And we look for families who are maybe going through a struggle this year, things that have happened to beyond their control. And we offer to bring Christmas for them and their kids. And your family was nominated. And if it's okay, can we bring you Christmas?
That'd be awesome.
All right. So it's just a little different for us in that we're delivering here to the hospital, where normally we would deliver to your house. But you threw us a curveball by coming in this weekend. How are you feeling right now?
I'm really shocked.
Well, you had a whole bunch of people that told us about you and said you're an amazing person and that you could really use some help this year. So that's what we're going to do, okay?
Okay.
Can we talk to your kiddos?
Yes.
What's that? These are them right over here? How you doing, buddy?
Good.
How old are you? Let me guess. 27.
13.
Oh, I was so close. Hi, how are you?
Good.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
How old are you, bud?
11.
Do you like Batman or Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I can see that because you have the Spider-Man right there. You guys want anything in particular for Christmas this year?
Spider-Man.
Well, listen, all these folks here are coming to help your mom out just a little bit. And that gal right over there, where is she hiding? Oh, there she is, right over there with the Santa hat. She actually has a direct line to Santa Claus. And because of some friends of your mom's who made some phone calls, we got the call, and he asked if we would help out this year because he's super busy and he knows that your mom is going through a little bit. So we're going to bring Christmas, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
How you holding up here, Mom?
I'm sorry. I'm just really emotional right now.
That's okay. It's quite all right.
I can't even bring it into words right now.
If you're not comfortable, don't answer this. But if you are, I know it has been a little bit of a struggle for you this year. Do you mind sharing with folks maybe what's been going on? It's been a bit of a year for you.
Yeah. In July 28th, I got in a car accident leaving Logan, coming home, and me and my kids were together, and my car rolled 4 times, and I got paralyzed from the waist down, broke 4 ribs, and so it's been a struggle since, and I had to have multiple surgeries, and
You have a lot of support.
yeah, it's been a very, 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 very long road. Very.
How are we looking back there, elves? Are we good? So what we have for you is a bunch of gifts for you and the kiddos. Got a tree that was brought to you by Walmart and our friends at Western States Insurance Group. We've got decorations for you. We have food for Christmas dinner, okay, for everybody from S&S Supermarket, and a whole bunch of gifts, of course, okay?
Oh my gosh, okay. That's amazing. I can't even tell you how thankful I am. Just don't even understand. This is just amazing.
You have a whole community that's wrapping you up in their arms right now, and they want you to get better, and they want to help your family as best they can. And I've heard you're an amazing woman, and there's just a couple more things that we want to give you. We understand that with your new reality, some of the things that people may not think about is getting into the washer and dryer if they're top-load washer and dryer. So we worked it out with Lowe's, and we've got you a new front-load washer and dryer, okay?
Gosh.
And we're going to put that in your house so you don't have to worry about it, okay?
Okay.
And we understood that you guys might need a table and chairs to kind of help out, so we worked with our friends over at Clovis Furniture Exchange and Mattresses, too. We got you table and chairs, too, okay?
Oh my God. This is just crazy.
We have one final gift that we want to give you. We do understand it's been a little bit of a struggle for you. And like you said, you have a bit of a road ahead of you. To help you out as best we can anyhow, the listeners of Mix 107.5 just want to give you $1,000 in cash, okay?
Oh my gosh.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much.
And now we are going to sing the most subdued "We Wish You a Merry Christmas" you've ever heard, so we don't scare everybody else. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
Thank you.
Mom, Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much.
Where are you, Christmas? Why can't I find you? Why have you gone away?
Your family was nominated, and if it's okay, can we bring you Christmas?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Where is the laughter you used to bring me? Why can't I hear music play?
I can't even bring it into words right now.
My world is changing. I'm rearranging. Does that mean Christmas changes too?
How are you feeling right now?
I'm really shocked.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Where are you, Christmas? Do you remember the one you used to know? I'm not the same one she once
It's crazy.
Christmas is here everywhere.
How you doing, buddy?
Good.
How old are you? Let me guess. 27.
13.
Oh, I was so close.
Christmas is here if you care. Oh, if there is love in your heart and your mind, you will feel like Christmas all the time. Oh,
I got in a car accident. Me and my kids were together, and my car rolled 4 times, and I got paralyzed from the waist down. So it's been a struggle since.
The listeners of Mix 107.5 just want to give you $1,000 in cash, okay?
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
the joy of Christmas stays here inside us. Fills each and every heart with love.
That's amazing. I can't even tell you how thankful I am. It's just don't even understand. This is just amazing.
Where are you, Christmas? Fill your heart with love.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
Thank you.
Mom, Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much.